Mott County, good Wednesday to you for joining us from there. And you can see some of the snowpack has melted just a bit. I always love to look at this shot of the Royal Gorge just because the snow really gives more dimension to how deep and how beautiful the Royal Gorge actually is. Haven't been there yet, but it's definitely on my bucket list. Gorgeous location though. Temperatures tonight in the 20s and 30s. We still have those high valleys west of the interstate that will be hovering in the single digits there for the San Luis Valley. So still some cold spots across the high country or those low-lying valleys across most of the central mountains and the Sangre de Cristos. Notice some of the rain that continues to move in across southeastern parts of the Baca County locations. Not all this is actually reaching the ground. In fact, Springfield probably seeing more in the way of cloud cover than anything else, but you'll start to get a few little passing showers over the next few hours and the possibility of a little bit of freezing rain through about 8 o'clock tonight. Notice here across parts of northeastern New Mexico is actually where some of that cooler air is moving in the mid to lower levels of the atmosphere, and that is allowing a changeover to snow just over the Raton Pass and into northern New Mexico. Satellite and radar shows a swath of really cloud cover across parts of I-25, kind of on the backside of this area of low pressure that is anchored right over the high plains of West Texas, bringing a variety of precipitation to the Central Plains and West Texas. This is the same system that brought us the cold and snow from Sunday into Monday, and it will continue to meander east as we move through the next 24 to 36 hours. You can see it very well defined here on satellite with that counterclockwise spin. So that low pressure center just east of Lubbock, Texas, moving into the Red River Valley of Texas in the next 12 hours. And we'll continue to see that system slide towards parts of the Mississippi River Valley. As it does so, it's going to take that swath of strong wind with it. So that is where we'll really start to feel some breezier conditions tomorrow, but not quite as windy as what we felt today, mainly across most of the state. So area of low pressure meanders east, and then high pressure builds into the western 2/3 of the country. That will lead to gradual warming for us alongside with calmer conditions and certainly keeping the surface dry through the latter half of the week. And heading into the weekend, we will be experiencing those mostly sunny skies. Thursday, notice west-northwest winds across the Palmer Divide and parts of the eastern plains. Will be nice and comfortable tomorrow. Well, comfortable comparatively speaking to, 12 degrees, which is what we were at on Monday. Goodness me. But it was very cold earlier this week, so it will feel very pleasant out there tomorrow. It's still going to be in the 40s across Highway 50. Winds will be a bit lighter, but we'll still have those off and on breezes across the central mountains and parts of northern El Paso County. Otherwise, though, we're going to be a little bit closer to seasonal for this time of year, which is typically in the upper 50s to low 60s across the region. Halloween's looking nice. Temperatures in the low 50s, overnight lows in the 20s. Yeah, then we fall back on Sunday. Who's excited about that? Yay, not really. But Pueblo into the 40s and 50s for the next few days. Then we're into the 60s on Saturday. It will be nice and comfortable, and the overnight lows will still be a bit chilly. But again, I mean, this is a big improvement comparatively speaking to where we were earlier this week. Moisture was a good thing with this system. Our latest drought monitor comes out tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and prepare you. It's probably not going to be much different. You have to have several consecutive weeks in a row of really appreciable moisture to really put a dent in the drought monitor at this point. You got to remember we've taken about 12 months to get to extreme drought-stricken conditions, so it's going to take a while to recover the deficit. But hey, the moisture counts for something, right?
Good start this week. Mary, thanks.